So for me, it's watching the kids have their successes, knowing that my background work has allowed them to be in a position to showcase what their skills have done and what their skills and their team can do. Sure, so we have a video productions class that we provide to our students. It's anywhere from freshmen through seniors. They take it on. We produce all of our home events as far as football. We've done baseball, we've done wrestling, volleyball. Last week we did a cheer competition where our kids produce everything. They write the script for it, they produce it, they do the voiceovers on it, they do everything. So, and that really has come to be one of our most, in my mind, most reliable sources of public communication out for videos. People come back and watch it. We tie it into the NFHS so that, again, our families that buy subscriptions can come back and watch it anytime or watch it live time. So we've just made some recent upgrade purchases, and the mixer boards, the connectivity, the gaffing, the script writing, all of that we do now is exactly like what the Denver Broncos do. So we buy, the system we bought would be what you would see in a production truck sitting outside of the football stadium at Broncos. We have that same system. So yeah, our kids are ready to roll, not just for college, but even beyond that, almost when they leave high school. So we have military parents who are stationed around the country, around the world. They subscribe to NFHS for us, and they're able to watch their kids do whatever we put on, whether it's games, whether it's assemblies, whatever it is that we schedule for the camera, they get on and watch. And they see not just their kid, but their friends, they see some family. It's always interesting when they come back and say, hey, I saw someone sitting in the stands even. They'll recognize. They're pretty intent when they're watching. Yeah. But we run not just our ticket booth, but we run our concession stands with it. We run that pretty standard. But now we also take things like SAT test expenses. So when the kids need to buy a ticket or pay for the SAT, we put it on a GoFan. We make a QR code for the Christmas Madrigal dinner because they have to do an RSVP list for how many people they have to cater for the food. So rather than take a guess at how many people are going to walk in the door and pay cash, we do it all through GoFan and treat it as an RSVP. That way we can order food that way. We do all of our dramas. We do all of our student like DECA store. We have a DECA store that runs and they can buy swag and school gear. It's all done through GoFan. We just build the QR code, put it out there, yeah, and we make it work for those. So our athletic administrative secretary, she sits down every Friday and goes through gets through all the itineraries of everything that has been purchased for the week, matches it up to the district cash roll, checks it off, make sure it's there, and then we just make the deposits based off of that. So yeah, without the cash account, without there is some cash account from time to time. However, as long as we can have the accountability with the billing, again, from the district side and from the GoFan side, we print it out, we match them up, check, 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 we turn everything in. With my coaches, we had a senior boy who was wrestling, first round of the state wrestling tournament, and it was the last match of the night, and Jorge had been a kid who had been troubled, had some struggles throughout his academic career, some family issues, but stuck it out, and throughout that first round state tournament, he ends up in the last 19 seconds flipping a kid, pinning him in the heavyweights. So you're talking two heavy guys are getting after it, but he flips the kid, pins him in the first round, and it was really cool because all the referees from all the matches are sitting around watching the match, and he gets up off the mat and he looks up and he points at me because him and I had all these conversations about his family, about his situations, his academics, his dedication, and it had been years in the making for that one match. And that one sticks out just because I think it was a state tournament. It was my guy, it was my Jorge. Yeah, so things like that just make it a good memory and a good reminder to why you put in the time, why you get those kids on a different level. I've always said, you win their hearts, you'll get their heads. So he knew I cared. I still care about him, and we talk yearly. Every time I talk about him with my coaches, I call him, hey, I showed your video again. And I make my coaches watch the video every year. So